Hollywood has a dark history when it comes to crime, with numerous high-profile and shocking cases over the years. Here are 10 of the most infamous and vicious crimes connected to Hollywood. Lights, camera, and murder? From unsolved mysteries to gruesome murders, Tinseltown's dark side has shocked and captivated the world. These tales are not for the faint-hearted. Buckle up, because we're about to journey through the shadows of the City of Angels, where the line between fame and infamy is razor-thin. Bob Crane, the charming star of Hogan's Heroes, was found brutally murdered in 1978. His apartment in Scottsdale, Arizona, became a gruesome crime scene. Crane's body was discovered bludgeoned to death with a camera tripod. The scandalous revelation of Crane's private life shocked the public. His close friend John Carpenter was the prime suspect. Despite evidence, Carpenter was acquitted, and the case remains unsolved. Bob Crane's story is a reminder of how quickly fame can turn into infamy. In 1977, celebrated director Roman Polanski's world came crashing down when he was arrested and charged with the rape of 13-year-old Samantha Geimer. Polanski had drugged and assaulted Geimer during a photo shoot at Jack Nicholson's house, a location that ironically symbolized Hollywood's decadence. Polanski initially pled guilty to unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor, a charge that was part of a plea bargain. However, before sentencing, he fled to France, evading the American legal system. His escape turned him into an international fugitive and ignited a global media frenzy. The case remains one of the most infamous sexual assault cases in Hollywood history. Geimer's bravery in coming forward has since been lauded, and her story continues to resonate in the era of #MeToo hashtag. Polanski's career, surprisingly, continued to thrive in Europe, where he received several accolades, including an Academy Award. The Polanski case serves as a grim reminder that the allure of Hollywood can sometimes mask a much darker reality. On a fateful night in 2001, Bonnie Lee Bakley, wife of actor Robert Blake, was found shot dead in a car outside a Los Angeles restaurant. Bakley was a notorious figure, known for her schemes involving high-profile men, but her death was a grim end that no one saw coming. Robert Blake, famous for his roles in Beretta and in Cold Blood, quickly became the prime suspect. He claimed he had left Bakley alone in the car to retrieve a gun he had left in the restaurant, and when he returned, she was already dead. Despite being acquitted in the criminal trial, Blake's life was never the same. The civil trial that followed found him liable for Bakley's death, and he was ordered to pay millions in damages. The case was a media spectacle, blending elements of crime, celebrity, and scandal in a way that only Hollywood could. Bonnie Lee Bakley's murder remains one of Hollywood's most perplexing cases. Known for his role in Rebel Without a Cause, Salmino was a promising young actor whose life was cut short in 1976. Mineo was stabbed to death in an alley in West Hollywood, a murder that initially baffled police and left Hollywood reeling. Mineo's career had hit a rough patch, but he remained a beloved figure in the industry. His brutal murder seemed senseless and random, and the investigation dragged on with little progress. It wasn't until 2 years later that Lionel Ray Williams was arrested and convicted for the crime. Williams, a pizza delivery man, claimed the attack was a robbery gone wrong, but the viciousness of the stabbing suggested a deeper rage. Mineo's death was not just a loss of a talented actor, but a harsh reminder of the dangers lurking in the shadows. Salmino's tragic end remains one of the many dark chapters in Hollywood's history. The murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman in 1994 is perhaps the most famous crime in Hollywood history. The high-profile trial of O.J. Simpson, a former NFL player and actor, captivated the world. Simpson was charged with both murders, and the trial was dubbed the trial of the century. The case was broadcasted live, turning it into a national obsession. The defense argued, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit," referring to the bloody glove. Despite evidence, Simpson was acquitted, sparking debates about race, celebrity, and justice. The trial exposed deep-seated racial tensions and highlighted the influence of fame and money in the legal system. The civil trial found Simpson liable for the deaths, and he was ordered to pay damages. The O.J. Simpson case remains a powerful reminder of the complexities of the justice system. Rebecca Schaeffer was a rising star in Hollywood, best known for her role in the TV show My Sister Sam. But her promising career was tragically cut short in 1989 when she was murdered by an obsessed fan, Robert John Bardo. Bardo had been stalking Schaeffer for years, sending her letters and attempting to meet her in person. On the day of the murder, he tracked her down to her apartment and shot her point blank at her doorstep. The crime was shocking in its brutality and highlighted the dangers faced by celebrities. Schaeffer's murder led to significant changes in anti-stalking laws in California. The case prompted the implementation of the Driver's Privacy Protection Act, which made it more difficult for individuals to obtain private information about others. Bardo was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Rebecca Schaeffer's story is a heartbreaking reminder of the dark side of celebrity. The year was 1958, and Hollywood was rocked by the murder of Johnny Stompanato, a mobster and boyfriend of actress Lana Turner. The killer? Turner's teenage daughter Cheryl Crane, who claimed she acted in self-defense to protect her mother from Stompanato's abusive behavior. Stompanato was notorious for his violent temper and underworld connections. On the night of the murder, an argument escalated and Crane, fearing for her mother's safety, grabbed a kitchen knife and stabbed Stompanato. The case was a media circus, with every detail of Turner's private life splashed across headlines. In the end, Crane's actions were ruled as justifiable homicide, and she was acquitted of any wrongdoing. The incident cast a long shadow over Turner's career, forever linking her name to a brutal crime. Lana Turner's daughter Cheryl became an unlikely hero, her actions seen as a desperate bid to save her mother. The case remains one of the most infamous in Hollywood history. In 1998, the world was shocked by the tragic murder-suicide of Phil Hartman, a beloved actor and comedian known for his work on Saturday Night Live and The Simpsons. Hartman was shot and killed by his wife Bryn while he slept, before she turned the gun on herself. The couple had a tumultuous relationship, marked by Bryn's struggles with substance abuse and mental health issues. On the night of the murder, Bryn had been drinking and taking drugs, leading to a violent altercation that ended in tragedy. Hartman's death sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. He was known for his kind nature, immense talent, and the joy he brought to audiences. The case highlighted the often hidden struggles of those in the spotlight, reminding everyone that fame does not shield one from personal demons. Phil Hartman's legacy is one of laughter and talent, but his tragic end is a sobering reminder of the complexities of human life. The murder of Elizabeth Short, known as the Black Dahlia, remains one of Hollywood's most infamous unsolved cases. In 1947, Short's mutilated body was found in a vacant lot in Los Angeles, her corpse bisected and posed in a grotesque manner. The brutality of the crime shocked the nation and captivated the media. Short, a young aspiring actress, had moved to Hollywood with dreams of stardom, but her life ended in a nightmare that has fascinated true crime enthusiasts for decades. The investigation into Short's murder was extensive, involving hundreds of suspects and numerous theories, but no one was ever convicted. The case remains a tantalizing mystery, with each new theory adding to the legend of the Black Dahlia. The dark allure of the unsolved case continues to draw interest, as people are captivated by the mystery and horror of her death. The Black Dahlia murder is a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk behind the facade of Hollywood glamour. Perhaps the most infamous crime in Hollywood history, the Manson family murders in 1969, shocked the world. Charles Manson, a charismatic cult leader, orchestrated a series of brutal murders, most famously at the home of actress Sharon Tate. Tate, who was 8 months pregnant, and several of her friends were murdered in cold blood by Manson's followers. The crime was horrifying in its brutality and randomness, leaving Hollywood and the nation in a state of shock. Manson's cult believed that the murders would ignite a race war, a delusion fueled by Manson's twisted interpretation of pop culture and music. The subsequent trial revealed the depths of Manson's manipulation and the blind devotion of his followers. The Manson family murders marked the end of an era, shattering the peace and love idealism of the 1960s. The crime remains a chilling reminder of how easily innocence can be destroyed by madness and malevolence. Hollywood, a land of dreams and nightmares, where fame can quickly turn to infamy and glamour can hide the darkest of secrets. These 10 vicious crimes are a testament to the duality of Tinseltown, a place where the line between fantasy and reality is often blurred. The stories we've explored today serve as a stark reminder that behind the bright lights of Hollywood, there are shadows that conceal unspeakable horrors. From unsolved mysteries to brutal murders, these cases have left an indelible mark on the City of Angels, captivating and horrifying in equal measure. The glamour of fame is fleeting, but the impact of these tragic events endures. Until next time, keep your eyes wide open and your mind sharp, for you never know what secrets the City of Dreams may reveal next.